Hi, welcome to ArtC. I'm your host, Bill Horn, and it's been a long time since I've said those words. So this is the home edition of the show. As you know, with everything going on today, a lot of people are doing videos and TV shows and recordings from their home. So I've decided to do that. We've got a lot of good guests lined up in the next 3-4 months, however long we do this. And we're hoping to bring this to a wider audience as we go along. So my first guest is Judith Saylor Allison. She is an artist and with her husband Jim, the owner of Nashville North Studios. She is also a very strong advocate for the arts and artists of South Jersey. Judith, welcome to ArtC.
Thank you, Bill. We're delighted to be able to be here.
I want to talk to you about is like with everything that has changed, a lot of galleries and a lot of artists have been doing things online. They've been doing virtual tours, etc. So how are you handling the way things are going right now?
It's been a process for all of us. And as things have changed from day to day, we've tried to adapt. And the most recent thing we've decided upon is to have a virtual tour as a camera person, I'm not the best, but I'm going to take my little phone in and do a recording and try to talk about each piece that's on the walls, because last Saturday when the order came down that all businesses were to close, we had just received drop-offs from artists of new works. So Jim and I endeavored to hang a new show in the afternoon. So I'm going to go in and do a little video, and we're going to put that out on Facebook on Friday evening and at 6 o'clock, and that's our normal opening time for our fourth Friday.
So we will have a link to that virtual tour right below on the YouTube channel. So do you think this is something you will be doing on a regular basis, or is this a one-time thing because of what's happened?
No, I think it's an adaptation. As in all learning, as we accomplish new things, we begin to learn other ways that we can help our artists. And this is a worldwide platform, and it's not just here anymore. Our regional artists will go lots of places, and I think it's very exciting.
I know that virtual tours have been around for a while. This isn't something new. We've talked about this actually on the phone the other day. Do you think that they are effective?
I think they're very effective. Number one, everyone's at home right now, and if they're privileged enough to have the equipment, they can be outside of their current situation and have company and see beautiful art and converse with others. It's truly a gift.
One of the things that galleries have to do to stay in business is sell art. Are there other things you are doing to sell your artist's work besides the virtual tour?
We have artists on Instagram, YouTube. We're going to hopefully put this link of what we're recording today on our YouTube channel at Nashville North Studios. We are able to take payment through PayPal. If anyone sees something that they truly would love to have, we can make arrangements for that too.
What are you hearing from your artists when you talk to them? What kind of feedback are they giving you about what's going on right now?
Some artists are taking this time to be very creative. Some artists are taking this time to clean out their closets and organize their studios. I think everyone is handling this a little differently and paying attention to the things they need to pay attention to.
So you've managed over the years to attract some really talented artists and a lot of very, very good emerging artists. What do you think is your secret for doing that?
I think it's that being consistent in what you do, offering open doors. Everyone is welcome at Nashville North Studios. Everyone has to start somewhere. And if you have been an experienced artist or not, we work with you and try to educate along the way. If we know something that you don't, we share that with you.
One of the things I hear sometimes when people are saying, when I say galleries are struggling or galleries need to be supported, they say, oh, well, galleries take 50% of an artist's work. And that's, first of all, what do you need to do to survive, and what kind of commission do you charge?
Our commission for a front gallery is 35%. We have the solo room, and that's by invitation, and that's at 40%. Some of the artists in the studio with our featured artist collective, we charge them 30%. So we try not to take advantage, but it costs a lot to keep a gallery going, and we don't receive any subsidies other than artist support and art collector support.
Yeah, I think that's something a lot of people just don't realize, that how much goes into actually creating and running a gallery. And you've proven that it can be done, and it's a lot of hard work and a lot of costs involved with that. So not only are you a gallery owner, but you're an artist. Have you been painting lately?
No, but I have lots of ideas, and I have things that are, as we say, percolating in my head. And I think before I ever do a painting, it's already painted in my head. So there's lots of canvas surrounding me right now at home, and I'm looking forward to being able to do that.
Who are some of your inspirations as an artist? Who are some of your inspirations?
I think that my mentor, even though she is long gone, would be Georgia O'Keeffe. And I say this because when I was painting at my studio in Miami, people would come along and they would whisper in my ear, Georgia O'Keeffe. And I'd think, well, I don't have any art education, so who is this Georgia O'Keeffe? So I started reading about her. And something that she said struck me. She said she would endeavor to forget everything she had been taught so she could paint in her own way.
Is that some advice? Is that an advice that you give your artist?
I think everyone else is taken, so you have to be yourself in whatever you do.
What are you saying to your artists right now as far as advice for what they can do personally to keep producing and keep working and moving forward?
Well, as many of the artists know, we have made our lineup for 2020. We have all of our titles out there and the shows that we're doing, and they can be actually working towards those. Even if we can't be open to the public, we're going to continue doing what we're doing, and the shows will change out.
Do you think the way that art is shown and sold is going to change forever, or do you think this is just temporary? I mean, art has been struggling in a lot of ways, especially, the visual arts. So do you think maybe this will move things forward in a good way in the long run?
I think I've been part of the Saatchi Gallery out of London since about 1995. And they are online, and they've been selling online since 1995. And many of the regional artists here are also Saatchi artists. And it has given us a platform to show our art worldwide. And I think that our smaller galleries, such as Nashville North Studios, are coming to that now. Unfortunately, 2008 affected Atlantic County, not only in the United States, but a longer occurrence happened in Atlantic County. And we were just coming out of it in 2018. And to have this happen, it shows you that we can be resilient in our communities, and we can achieve great things.
Jim does music. He's in the music business. How has this affected his business?
He's actually doing very well. What he does is solo, if you will, in his control room. Artists, musicians are sending him music, songs that need music. and are willing to, well, he's always done things, at a distance if he has to. So he has everything set up to do that already.
What advice do you have for the South Jersey art community in general, not just for your artists, but in general? What do you think needs to be done?
I think that one of the most wonderful things about being down here and about our mission as artists to create beautiful things, fill a space in a beautiful way. And when we fill our space in a beautiful way and we share that with others, we improve everyone around us, we lift all. So I would say that we just need to continue that, continue sharing, and continue our mutual support. I think the artists have always come in all communities when they're on a downturn and have lifted. So we will continue to do that job.
I think that's great advice, Judy. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'd like to say thank you to you for your perseverance, for your support, for embracing the community, art on all levels, entertainment, art, musicians, plays. You've embraced everyone, and it's a great honor to be here with you today. And I thank you for that, as do all of the artists.
Well, I just want to give everybody a heads up. We're planning on doing 2 shows a week, and we will announce specific time for when the shows will air so people know when to catch them. And I have to say this has been a great first show, and let's hope all the technical stuff that I've been working with turns out well for this one. Thank you, Judy, and I'll talk to you soon. This has been ArtC. I'm Bill Horn. Thanks for watching.